right, what's going on, you guys? Nick here with Nick Strength and Power. So I know it's late, but the prejudging for the 2025 Japan Pro just wrapped up. So this is the first call out here in these pictures from left to right. You've got Mazahar Tabani, Joan Pradels, and kind of a surprise here in the center. You got Florian Porson in the red trunks next to Shaun Clarida in the center. Then you've got Shaun Clarida, you've got Jan Turek, then you've got Mark Hector in the green trunks on the other end there. So I got to give Florian some credit here. Again, he's the guy in the red trunks next to Shaun Clarida on the left-hand side. He looks fantastic here, and it looks like it's probably going to be between Shaun and Florian, and it looks like Florian might even be ahead of Joan Pradels. Now, I've been refreshing all night, and I could not find the live stream for this show, so I'm looking at the same pictures and videos that you guys have seen on Instagram. I've looked at all the different websites for this show. I looked at the promoter website. I looked at the YouTube channel that they had posted where they were hosting some live streams earlier this weekend for the Olympia Amateur Japan. And I have not seen any live stream from this show tonight. So if you guys have seen one, let me know in the comments below. But all that I'm looking at here are the same pictures and videos that you guys can see. And I point that out to say, like, I'm really interested to see what James Hollingshead looked like, for example, here. I'm also really interested to see what Beef Stew looked like, for example, here, because I haven't seen any video or pictures of either one of them, and neither one of them made the first call out here. And granted, you know, maybe by the time that we get up in the morning, I mean, assuming you guys are on the same time frame as me, but when we get up tomorrow, maybe there's going to be more pictures and videos of the show when the final results and all that stuff are out. Right now, it is 2 a.m. Eastern time. It is late at night. There's not a whole lot of people up posting pictures and videos of the show. But right now, from kind of the limited scope that we have, and some of the pictures that I'm looking at here, I think Florian does look really impressive. Really big. Lower body looks good. Size-wise, like next to Shaun Clarida, again, he's the guy in the red trunks to the left, rather, of Shaun Clarida. Lot bigger than Shaun. Pretty good condition. These aren't the highest quality pictures. I want to shout out Anabolic Space. That's where I got these pictures from. I kind of have a feeling that they're going to go with Shaun Clarida on this one. They've got him essentially dead center of this call out. He looks to be in really good condition. Like when I was looking at the back shots, when you compare him and Florian, Shaun's back seems to have a lot more detail than Florian's does. When you look at the glutes and hamstrings, they look a lot more separated than Florian. I think Florian looks a lot stronger from the front when it comes to his condition. I think from the back, though, Shaun, I think, really shines. I mean, look at Shaun's glutes and hamstrings here. Just that feathering, that detail, those deep corded hams. You're not really seeing that from Florian, even though there's a pretty significant size difference between the two. I really do kind of feel like it is between Shaun and Florian. And again, I want to give Florian some credit here because I didn't have Florian in my top 3 predictions. And I think this is a really impressive look for him. And it looks like he's most likely going to beat Joan Pradels, who I thought was going to win this show. And he's also beating, James Hollingshead. He's also beating Beef Stew, who were not even in this call-out. So this is a pretty good look for Florian. And Jan Turek, honestly, I think Jan Turek, conditioning-wise, he might be ahead of Joan Pradels. Right now, looking at these call-outs and these pictures, I think I would go Shaun Clarida for the win. I think Florian is probably going to be second. And honestly, surprisingly, I think that Jan Turek, who is on the right-hand side in the red trunks of Shaun Clarida, I think he's probably going to be third. The level of detail that he seems to have, I think he might be ahead of Joan Pradels here. So right now, I'm kind of thinking Shaun first, Florian second. I'm kind of thinking Jan in third, and I'm really thinking Joan probably in fourth place here, which I'm pretty surprised by. And this has been kind of the common critique of Joan Pradels, right, is the condition from the back, and really just the condition overall, but specifically from the back. When you look at these back poses, and again, Joan is 2 guys over on the left-hand side of Shaun. He's in the kind of navy blue trunks. You're not seeing that crisp level of detail from the back like you're seeing from Shaun, like you're seeing from Jan Turek, who is the red trunks on the right of Shaun Clarida. And I think Joan is going to end up maybe third or fourth here. And honestly, my feeling right now is it could probably go either way between Shaun and Florian. Florian is much bigger. I could see them going with him. Shaun is the kind of veteran here. He looks a lot better, I think, than he looked at the Mexico Pro Show. I also think Shaun looks kind of on par with how he looked at the Olympia, at the 212 Olympia. So I think it's kind of a coin toss between the two. And I'm curious to hear what you guys think in the comments below, because it seems like, you know, Shaun Clarida is clearly the conditioned one of this group. He's in really good shape, really crisp, really detailed. Florian, on the other hand, is a lot bigger, a lot fuller. He's in good shape, and there's a noticeable size difference between him and Shaun. But I think there's a noticeable condition difference between him and Shaun as well. So I could see them kind of going either way. For me, it's kind of a coin toss. I feel like they might go Shaun on this one. So yeah, I think that's what I would stick with in my predictions. I'm going to go Shaun in first. I'm going to go Florian in second. Jan Turek third. Joan Purdells in fourth. It definitely does look like, though, you're not going to see Joan Purdells get his Olympia qualification unless something drastic happens between now and finals. And I think this is going to be one of those shows where there's like a 2-hour difference. I think finals maybe has already started by the time that I'm recording this video. So there's not a whole lot of time for them to change how they look. So I think unless something really drastic happens here, it looks like Joan Purdells is probably not going to get his Olympia qualification here at this Japan show. And I'm very curious. I'm going to try to do a really good video tomorrow with whatever footage I can find. I want to see what James Hollingshead looked like. I want to see what Beef Stew looked like here, because they're not even in this call-out, and I really want to talk about how they looked. And you really got to imagine a guy like James, after the year that James has had, he's got to be thinking he's got to go back to the drawing board after this show. Outside, it looks like his best possible placing at this point would be 7th at the Japan Pro, where really, to be honest, not the deepest lineup. But let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Who do you guys have winning? It looks to me to be pretty clearly between Shaun Clarida and Florian Porson. Let me know who you guys have of those two guys, or if outside of those guys you have somebody else winning. So let me know in the comments down below. I'll see you guys a little bit later on for the finals video whenever that happens. I think I'm probably just going to stay up all night. Make sure you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel, click that bell notification icon if you have not already. And as always, I love you guys. Appreciate you guys. Nick Strength and Power, signing out. All right, guys, don't forget to click that like button and subscribe to this channel if you enjoy the content. Also, check out my Instagram at Nick Strength Power. My Facebook page, which is simply Nick Strength and Power. My secondary YouTube channel, Nick Strength and Vlogs, for vlogs and bonus content that you will not see on this channel. And consider subscribing to my third YouTube channel, Nick Strength and Pokemon, which is all things Pokemon and trading card games, completely unrelated to this channel. So if you're into that, give that one a look. And all links to merchandise and social media will be in the description box below. If you guys want a Nick Strength and Power t-shirt, that will be in the Shopify link below. Have a great day.